Hi and welcome to my video. Let's see what happened to my wallet this past week. Okay, so it's still very slim. I don't have many envelopes in here and I kind of want to keep it that way, simplified. Okay, groceries, nothing. Everything was spent. Laundry, everything was spent. I took such a giant load of laundry to the place and it was ginormous. And then we had to do like the bath mats and other things separately downstairs. So spend everything and then some. Spending, I have left um, five, six, seven. I had a lot. I really need to bulk this one up because this um, this envelope I use for like treats for my daughter when we go out, household stuff, anything that is not like specific, like food and whatever, any kind of thing that we need. So I need to really replenish this one. Transportation, I don't think I spent anything. 50, 70, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80. So I didn't spend anything. I need to save up a little bit more just in case. Now, coffee, I did end up refilling and I have $15 left. Sometimes there are like special days at work for me, like, like really wacky, and you don't know if you're like, you know, in some kind of Twilight Zone episode. For me, it's every Friday. I don't know what it is, the moon phase. I have no idea what it is about a Friday, but all the craziness at work is concentrated a few times over. So um, I need coffee always. Okay, so for this week we are cash stuffing 633 still. Um, Groceries, that's getting 235. So now we have 100, 220, 230, 235. Now my daughter wasn't feeling so well yesterday and kind of still today. So I think we're just going to order our food to be delivered to us rather than going outside and hauling it in. It takes a few hours and a lot of hard labor. Um, Laundry is getting 45. Okay, so now we have 20, 30, 35, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 45 for laundry. Like my goal is to just take it in once a week. If I do that, you know, that makes more sense. But then again, it grows so quickly. Spending is going to be getting a 20. So I have 20, 25, 26, 27. I did end up updating my envelopes, and I feel like my groceries needs a little help here. It's kind of coming apart, but it's okay for now. My spending was falling apart, so I just kind of have that. Coffee. Oh, I have a couple more in my other. Um, my goodness, binder. Why can't I think of a word? I'm a little slow. I need my omega 3. Transportation is going to be getting 3. So now we have 50, 70, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 1, 2, 3. So we have $83 in here. Coffee is only getting a 5. So we have 20 even here. Okay, that's pretty much it for my wallet. Next up is pretty much all of my envelopes here. Emergencies. This one is getting 15. And I do have 500 in the bank, so I have 500, and in cash I should have 88. So let's see, 50, 70, 80, 85, 86, 87, 88 here. So total should be 588. Okay, health is getting, how much is that getting? 12 this week. So I got a 10 and 2. Now, I ended up purchasing my contacts finally because it's getting to the point where I'm just pushing my luck with the ones I'm wearing and like reusing the same pair. I feel like I am one sneeze away from it like flying out of my eye and landing somewhere where I can't find it. I have, I believe, one contact left, but it's only for my prescription is different for each eye, so it's kind of like, you know, which is the lucky one. But yeah, I ordered some contacts, so that should be arriving hopefully sooner than later. They're pretty great with shipping. They're so expensive though. It was like $196 for 2 boxes. Basically a box for one eye and a box for the other. And I think I forget how many there are, but it's crazy. To me, that's kind of expensive because I can't help it. I have to have that. Um, my prescription is really, really high, like in the negatives, but it's really not a regular one. So even like with ordering glasses, I found out that even though it's cheaper to do it online, there's something with the alignment that doesn't work for me. So I actually had a pair of glasses that I ordered online. It was affordable, but the alignment is wrong. So meaning everything is blurry from the side, but if I don't move and look straight ahead, it's okay. So it was too, we already tried to return it once and I just kept those because it's kind of like an emergency thing and I wear it before bed, like to watch a movie or something. So for that, because I keep my like head straight, it's fine. It's so crazy, but I don't know if I should chance it ordering online again just to kind of like, because it's more affordable than going to like a shop and having them do it because the frames are expensive. Even if you get the less costly version, it's just because of my prescription being so high and, you know, not all frames are available. And I'm not even that picky. Um, I don't think I am at all. But anyway, my glasses broke just like the day before yesterday. It was so sad. And I knew they were gonna break. It was just like a slow motion moment. They fell and I'm like, oh no, they didn't break. Let me pick it up. Oh, they're gonna break. That was like my thought. Like, yay, they didn't break, but they will break for some reason. I picked it up and I accidentally dropped it again. And the glass just like flew out. Anyway, so I bought contacts. End of story. I should have $54 here now. So it's 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 54. I was struggling to get enough tens. I kept pulling them from everywhere, but then I'm like, oh, I want to save the hundreds, like condense it, but I need some change too. Finley's envelope is going to be getting a 10. So now she has 50, 70, 80, 90, 1, 2, 3, $93. And this is for her everything, like clothing, stuff, anything she needs. Which is why I'm trying to save up a little bit more here because clothes are expensive and when the time comes, it's just going to wipe this whole thing out. I also updated this, which one? Yeah, this is the one. I updated this envelope because the other one was falling apart. I just kind of tried to keep it simple, kind of light. School stuff. So I like to have different kind of change in here because you never know, it's a random number. School stuff is 10, like for book fairs and all that stuff. 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So $55 in here. Definitely need to save up more. I have a feeling there's a bunch of stuff coming up. Household. is getting 15. This is another one that I updated. Again, very like simple, non-assuming print. 10, 20, 25. And I do want to buy quite a few things. There's actually a number of things I wanted to purchase since like last year. I think I've been talking about it for that long. A bookcase for my daughter's room, but there's really this really cool one that I really like that has like drawers as well as like compartments like to put books in. And the drawers, I believe, are like the pull-out drawers, but then there's also the kind of like door that opens um, for like bigger stuff like board games and like different activity kits like mining kit or crystal making kit, like all of that kind of stuff. We have a lot of that, and puzzles. Puzzles are not as big, the boxes, so they kind of fit on a regular bookshelf, but the bigger stuff. And I also wanted to get the Swiffer WetJet mop, and I'm just one of these days that, and I forgot I wanted that little spinny cleaning brush. Should write it down so I don't forget. Dad is going to be getting a 5. So now we have 102, 3, 325 in here. Family fun. Another envelope that got updated because it was busting. This one is getting a 10. So now we have 100, 150, 60, 75, 175. Okay, Tibby Pet Care. By the way, Tibby was my puppy dog for the longest time ever, and he passed away. This year in June will be 2 years, but it's hard to tell. But actually, yesterday, my sweet boy, Hunter kitty cat, the orange kitty cat that we all know and love, he was messing around. He went behind like the TV where our lamp is, and I have a picture frame of me and Tibby there, and it shattered and broke. Not the glass part, but the actual frame. Like it was made of ceramic or something, and it broke. And that picture flew out. So I actually had it in my wallet. That I just want to share him picture of him. So that's around the first time that I met him. I don't know if you can see that clearer. So I dressed him up in this like little t-shirt. I don't know, Super Mario or something. I don't know what kind of t-shirt it was. And he just let me do it. This was really not too long after I met him. And yeah, he didn't snap my face off, so that's good. But he's just a little baby here. Looks so young. Like when he was a bit older, he lost eyesight and he was all gray here, and and he had like a very distinctive swirl, like this little white patch. It was like a little raindrop there, kind of swirl, and can't really tell, but on his left cheek he had a little white dot, like a little beauty mark, birthmark. It was like a white dot, and he had it forever till the end, no matter how gray his face was, and he had a lot of issues with his skin, and yeah, it still was there, and he was sweet. Just wanted to share that with you because I'm going to keep it in my wallet for a bit till I get another frame. Anyway, so Tibby's, which is our long-term pet care, is getting a 10. So now we have 100, 2, 3, 4, 520, 530, 540, 555. 555. So that is awesome. It took a really long time, a whole year possibly. The orange kitty cat, Hunter boy, he is going to be getting his little physical soon. His birthday's coming up at the end of this month. Um, yeah, so this should help with his care because prices are astronomical. So Hunter is getting a 5. So now we have 100, 200, 10, 15. $215. Mom is getting a 10. So she has 102, 310. Finley's education is getting a 10. I believe 200 is in the bank, so we should have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,100, 220, 230, 240. So all in all, $1,240. Okay. Gifts. This was another one that I replaced because it was falling apart. Gifts is actually getting a 10. So now we have 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. $60 in here. Vacation, another one that I ended up replacing because it was falling apart. This one is getting 25. So now we have 100, 200, 3, 350, 425, 30. 430. Now, like I said, we do have a trip coming up in March, and that is going to basically, I need to like double this, if not more. And I'm trying to navigate how to do that with still saving towards other things that I need. You know, important stuff. Everything should be really important. But what I meant to say is like towards the kind of like priority stuff as well. So yeah, we're gonna make sure it happens. Strays is getting a 10. So now we have 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna save up a little more because I need to be getting a few more things for Charlie, the kitty that was at work who is now living with my mom. So an update on Charlie, she's doing really well. She is, I don't know if it's by nature or like it kind of developed because she spent like a year in our work basement. But she is a nocturnal creature. So much so that she will just sleep the day away. Maybe come up here and there, my mom said she did. But mostly just like sleep under the bed where she feels safe. Um, during the day and then have a good time at night. She comes over to my mom. She sits by the window, looks out the window, moves around, walks, explores, but for the most part, she is just sleeping. So who knew? Who knew she just needed some rest? But yeah, so I'm just going to be saving a little extra so, you know, I can get her a few other things that she might need. And also have enough for the stray kitties. And yep, that's pretty much it. Now, games. This one is going to be getting a 5. So now we have 50, 70, 90, 95, 105. Yep, 105. There's a lot of like, you know, this could be condensed, but it feels bulky because I have some singles in there, fives and all that. So, okay, time for my personal binder. So this is books. Books is getting a 5. So now we have 20, 40, 60, 85. We've kind of been all, like as a family, been trying to do better by reading. Not like, I mean, it's always good to read, but like my husband made this deal with my daughter that if she reads like his selection of chapter books, like classics, and um, that she would get a really cool limited edition kind of like Pop Mart surprise toy. So she's been really into that. That motivates her to start. And the story itself in the book keeps her there until she's done reading. So it's a great way. It's expensive. Those collectible toys are insane. I'm so sorry. I'm sure that was very loud. I apologize. Um, but the point of it is that if you're trying to get your kid to read certain books, I mean, she reads nonstop. We usually have like 50 books out of the library like every week. Um, but it's really just like her interest books, and usually those aren't chapter books. But whatever she wants, she can read. These are like his selection books are The Phantom Tollbooth, which she read. Um, the one before that was Charlotte's Web, A Wrinkle in Time, and those are the ones we've read before. Um, Charlotte's Web, she's read before. Wrinkle in Time, I think we read to her. Like she's okay with that. Now she's reading Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, which she got for Christmas, New Year's as a present, and she's reading that as part of her deal, and she's liking it. So I don't know if any parents out there who are like, you know, trying to get their kid to read and get like a little reward system or like motivation. Don't give them the toy until after it's done. Now, the thing is, at the end, after she's done reading, she doesn't just get a toy. It's not like that. She has to really understand what the story is about. She gets like a quiz. So my husband asks her questions about the book, and she must be able to answer, and not just answer, it's kind of like yes or no, but really understand the concept of the book and what it means. And sometimes, like the Phantom Tollbooth was a little, I didn't realize it was such a crazy story, but yeah, she has to understand the concept. In any case, budgeting has 0. It is getting a 5. Beauty, my updated envelope. This one, I actually bought this nail polish. I bought this nail polish because I used to have something of this color. I just want a plain red that's red and not like orangey. I have to put like another layer of like protection over it because this is just gonna get wiped out. It's the vegan kind, and it is. I have it actually near me. I'll show you. The Olive and June Quick Dry, and this is the color called Smooch. I like this red because it's like true red, not orangey, not like dark, not pinkish. There's a lot of like pink reds. This is just red. Um, I wanted this. I didn't necessarily want this like specific one. I just really lucked out. It's really good. Um, because I have to be careful with my allergies. So the specific one, I was really waiting to come in, and it came in. Anyway, so that's what I spent some of this money on. Beauty's getting a 5. So it's 100, 220, 240, 260, 280, 285, 290, 295, and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9, 300, and 1, 2, 3. So 303 still in here. Now, I don't know if many of you know, but I used to have a hair care envelope saving up for my haircut and color. And this year, or towards the end of last year, I just combined it all into one beauty envelope. So whatever happens, happens. Clothes, another one I updated just because it was falling apart. It doesn't have anything because I ended up spending so much so I'm putting in 10, but instead of putting it in, I actually owe myself. So I wrote the negative amount. Basically, what I spent I spent on a few items, it was $70. So I didn't have $70, I only had 2, so I wrote negative 68. So now I'm budgeting $10 this week, and now it's going to be negative 58. So what I'm going to do is take it to the bank. So what I do with that kind of money is I just put it over here, my useful pocket. And I know that next time I'm at the bank, I'll deposit that and I'll be all right. Now, to explain my shopping impulses, it wasn't really an impulse as much as necessity. So, for like the past couple of months, roughly couple of months, but yeah, something like that. For the holidays, I was just tracking what I was eating. I wasn't concerned with anything. I was just trying all the treats and sweets and things and really eating whatever I wanted and not dealing with it. And that was a conscious decision. But now I am in my healthy mode. So I am getting back on track, doing what's healthy, and really trying to right the ship. And I've spoken about this before, but this is really for health. In the meantime, because I partook in certain sweets and treats, I my clothes don't fit. My jeans are too tight to be comfortable. I don't want to be uncomfortable. I don't want to be squeezed into things and spend the whole day being like a sausage. So I had to buy stretchy pants. And honestly, I've only like gained probably like 10 pounds if I'm not mistaken. But on me, 10 pounds means a lot. So I needed stretchy pants. So in this meantime, I'm comfortable. And the reason why I went for like, they're kind of like presentable, stretchy pants, meaning you can dress them up, go to work in them, which is what I do. They're not super fancy, but they're not like housewear. I mean, they could be. You can have them as loungewear. Um, you can get away with anything with them. But the reason why I wanted the stretchy kind is because when I will be getting back to my comfortable weight, they will not, you know, be so ridiculously large that they can't be worn again. So, note to self. And they were so affordable. They were like $15 on Amazon. And I bought like from the same brand, I bought two pairs in different colors. And then I tried some other brands as well. And I bought like a sporty hoodie just because that's my combo, like my comfort combo until I'm back to my normal happy um, condition. Um, Basically, like those stretchy, they're like wide leg, comfy pants, and then like obviously a t-shirt or something, and then a hoodie. So that's pretty much it. Explain myself. Education. This one's getting a 5. There we go. So now we have 100, 200, 250, 270, 295. So 295 in here. Personal. This one, I also bought a water bottle that tracks the amount of water that you drink in ounces. It's very important because I don't drink enough water and I need to really be mindful of it. So I am lucky that my coworkers keep track of my water so well that I don't want to let them down. So I drink so much at work. And then I'm like best friends with the bathroom because I keep running. But it's really, really good. You must drink water. It really helps. And then I bought a gratitude journal. I don't know if I mentioned that. uh, but yeah, trying to right this ship. So personal is getting 8. So now we have 20, 30, 35, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 45. Savings. This one is getting a 5. So now we have 120, 35. So 135. Investments. This one's also getting a 5. So now we have 105, 110. Month ahead. And this one's getting 9. Okay, so month ahead now has 120, 125, 130, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 137 in here. Okay, home, future dwelling is getting a 5. So we have 100, 200, 250, 270, 295. Okay, now we are done with this. Now the holidays binder. The holidays binder is, for the most part, is going to be getting like $2, like always. That's why I have a lot of singles I'm working with today. Fairy, which recently we had a visit from. She is getting a 5. So now we have 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So 20 in here, $30 away from being fully funded. Date night is getting another 5, so it's 25 in here. Valentine's Day is actually getting a 5. So now we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, 100. Yep. Lunar New Year is getting 4. So now we have 20, 40, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 55. Hubby's birthday. 4. So we have 105, 110, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 115. Easter. This is another envelope I updated because it was falling apart. These are now all pretty much getting $2 each. So now we have 50, 75, 6, 7, $77 in here. Mother's Day. 2. We have 20, 40, 65, 6, 7, 8, 9, 71. Okay. Father's Day. Also getting 2. 20, oops, 40, 55, 6, 7, 8, 9, 61. Okay. 4th of July is getting 2. Yeah, 20, 40, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 56, yep. Back to school. 20, 30, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right? Should be 40. Did I get 2? 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. Oh, am I missing a dollar? You know what? I'm just going to leave it as is. I'm supposed to have another dollar, but I didn't put... You know what? Let me add another dollar because I'm sure that if I am mistaken here, I'll be short a dollar later. So let's see. 20, 35, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. I wasn't paying that much attention, I guess. 2. Lily's birthday. Oh, star. 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 36. Yeah. Okay, Halloween. It's getting 2. And now we have 20, 1, 2, 3. Thanksgiving. 2, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Christmas is getting 25. So now we have 20, 40, 45, 50. New Year is getting 3. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I think we're done here. Now on to the savings challenges. So I still didn't add anything new and cool. I just really haven't thought about that. I was very not concerned, but I was very much into, you know, trying to get us going in the right direction and thinking about like the food we're eating, all all the day-to-day stuff. So I didn't really take a look at my savings challenges. Um, Disney, as always, is getting its 5. And let's get a little Mickey head. Okay. My emergency fund, this one is getting its 10. I was always pulling 10s from here, and I think that's why my 10 supply is gone. But coloring in another little money bag. Okay, now this is my little power up savings challenge. Basically, I rolled 3 times, and then for each time, I basically roll twice. The first number I get determines this line, and the second number I get determines this one. So let's say the first time I rolled a 4, and then the second time I rolled a 3, you just kind of like go here and it's $1. So I did that process 3 times and I ended up with $3. So I have to put $3 in here. 1, 2, 3. I like this challenge, but maybe like to challenge myself, I might up the numbers a bit. Or there's another one that I have that had already the numbers written in for you. I chose the lower denomination one. It's more doable, but I think I need to challenge myself a bit more. Sushi again. Sushi envelope. But yeah, this is my little savings. Save 300. I'm not doing it in 40 days. I can be, or 40 days, whatever. That one is getting a 5. So 5. And I get to color in one more jar. Okay. Now my savings jar. This one is getting 8. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. So I am missing $1 because I should have $3 in here. It's okay. I'm sure I did away with an extra $1 somewhere, but it's okay. So let me put in my 8 in here. 5, and my symbols towards the back. And I get to color in 4 of these little coins, circles, marbles. 2, 4, 6, 8. So I'm so close to finally being done with it. So I have 6, 9, 9, 18. So basically, I could probably do that in 2 weeks if I, split it in 2 and be done with that. I just have some empty envelopes back here from like my new savings challenges, but I have to really look into those and figure out which ones I want to do. And the last thing is the 100 envelope challenge. So I was planning on doing the 1 and the 2, $3, but somewhere along the lines, maybe my dollars got stuck somewhere. I don't know. So I'm gonna do just the 2. It's okay. It's not that big a deal. I'm sure it'll turn up. Okay, so that's $2. And just to take a quick peek, that one, but mostly these are all occupied, except these. So I might just like push everything along through the 20s and then free up these like I said I would. I know I mentioned that before, but then I keep going back in there for like tens and stuff to make change. All right. So that's it for this week's cash stuffing. And thank you so much for watching and listening to my rants. I hope you guys have a great week. Thank you.